Good day, guys. Welcome back to another episode. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing Adams Polish's Swirl Killer Mini. Alright, so we're going to be reviewing Adams Polish's Swirl Killer Mini Polisher. We're going to do a quick unboxing of it, see everything that is included in the box. Then I'm also going to throw a pad on. We're going to get some compound out. We're going to get on the test panel. And then we are going to test this machine out and see what it's capable of, see the power, just kind of my overall thoughts and impressions on it. Real quick though, a machine of this size is great to have for doing any of your A pillars, C pillars, rocker panels, a smaller area, small trunks where there might be a spoiler. Any of your small areas, this machine is going to be almost an essential if you're doing paint corrections. Just because it's smaller, a smaller machine can get into those tighter areas. One thing that I do like about this one a lot is that it is a 12mm long throw. A lot of these smaller polishers will be right around an 8mm. This is a 12mm, so you're going to get a little bit faster paint correction using a larger throw. So that is just the orbit of the pad. It is orbiting 12mm. If you're unfamiliar with the millimeters that they use for their orbit patterns. It's enough of me talking about it right now. Let's get it over. I'm just going to set it on the door. We're going to do a quick unboxing. Let's see what's in the box. Let's check it out, my overall thoughts and impressions, and then also let's see how the machine performs, speed, if it doesn't have enough power, if it's got plenty of power, if it bogs down, and we're just going to go over all my overall thoughts and impressions on it. So like I said, get it set up on the door here. Doesn't really matter if we scuff it or scratch it up. We're going to be polishing with it on the door anyways. So open it up. It's a nice box, thicker. Got a 12mm long throw polisher. I know it's upside down. I'm sorry about that. There's a thing saying be part of the Adams Polishes team. And then same for videos, where you can visit adamspolishes.com/videos. In the box, we have the Swirl Killer Mini 12mm long throw polisher. It's just instructions, use, specs on the machine, speed ratings, and then a breakdown diagram with the parts. So that's pretty cool. I do like seeing that. And we also have, we have a spare set of brushes in case the brushes wear out, and then you have a wrench for changing the backing plate. One other cool thing with this is they say that you can use 4-inch pads if you want. I'm not going to use 4-inch pads because I needed something smaller to get into those more intricate areas. So that's why I'm going to be using 3-inch pads with it. So if you can put 4-inch pads, it should have quite a bit of power, but we will find out about that. So it has a very nice, very long cord. If I had to guess, it's probably somewhere around 10 to 12 feet. That kind of seems to be the standard. Polisher is just in a plastic sleeve, basically. Right here will be for your brushes. There will be one on each side. You have a on-off switch. So you can push it up, and that'll just be turning it on, leaving it on, or you can push it forward, and that'll lock it, and then just pushing it down will unlock it. It's got a nice platypus bill, so you can get your hand, as you can see there. You can use your thumb pressure. That's what I like to do. I like to push down with my thumb, so I'm not just hogging down on the machine. It's got some nice little formed grooves in here, so your fingers just kind of sit in there kind of nice. It does feel comfortable right there, so I do like that. Just feels pretty good in the hands. It is a nice smaller unit. That's kind of the overall of the machine. You can see the counterweight in there. See if I can show it. It's right up top there. So just looking at the counterweight, it is a nice machined look to it. It does already have the backing plate installed. For your Velcro buffing pads to stick to it, you can use whatever pad you'd like, any pads of your choice. So that is just a brief overview of the machine, what comes in the box. Nothing super spectacular, decent packaging. I wouldn't say it's top notch by any means, but it's just your basic packaging, and there's nothing wrong with that. So one thing I forgot to mention is you can see I cleaned everything off on the back of the machine, so this is an important part. This is your speed dial. It is 1 all the way up through 6. It is just a free spinning dial. There's no tactile feel to it. Doesn't have any clicks, so it's just a nice free spinning wheel. I guess really not free. It does have some resistance, so you're not going to accidentally, so you can see it's basically on 2 there. If you just kind of rub on it, it's not going to actually just move on you. You do have to move it, but it doesn't have like little clicks in it. But that is your speed for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a 3-inch microfiber pad that I have. I ordered up some Adams Polishes 3-inch microfiber pads just to go with my Swirl Killer Mini. I'm going to use some Griot's Garage Fast Correcting Cream because I absolutely love that stuff. And this door has a lot of defects in it. So we're going to see what kind of results we can get out of the door, what that's going to look like, and then also how this machine performs doing that. Turning it down on 1, we'll just turn it on. So as you saw there, it has a nice, slow, soft start. It's not super loud. It's not bad. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So my overall thoughts, as you can see how I'm holding the machine, it is very smooth. It's not super loud. I do like how smooth it is when it's running. I'm just kind of curious to see now what it's going to be like once we get a pad on it and start doing some paint correction. So let me get that set up and let's hop into that. So as I said, I'm going to be using the Adams microfiber pad that Adams polishes. This is a 4-inch pad. As you can see here, that is roughly the size of it. They only had 4-inch, so depending on your brand specific pads that you like to use, you can get a 3-inch. They only had the 4-inch available in the microfiber, but it is not a big pad by any means, which I do like, and it is going to serve the purpose that I need it to serve. So I'll just bring you guys in a bit closer so we can see this door, what it looks like, the scuffs, the scratches. We can still see these 2 spots from the Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions ceramic polish and wax. Stuff's absolutely amazing. We're going to be buffing over the top of it. We'll also put a little bit of light so you can see that it is got a lot of swirls in it. Got a lot of scratching. There is a dent. So it's going to be the perfect candidate to see how this polisher works on. So I'm super excited for that, to see how it does. So as you can see, there's a fast correcting cream and of course pads. It's very simple. Just like with any other polisher, you want to center the pad up. You don't want to get it off centered on there. You want it to be centered so it's as smooth as possible. But just stick the pad on so it's nice and centered up. I'm going to take my Griot's Garage Fast Correcting Cream. I've already shaken this stuff up. Do a few small squirts onto the pad, which that's going to be way more than enough. Which you can see there, and that's going to be way more than enough that I'm going to need. I always like to start on 1, take my product, also take my cord, throw it over my shoulder, take my product, just kind of dab it on, smear it in, that way it doesn't fling on you. That soft start should help it from flinging on you. Once you get it all smeared in, then you can go ahead and turn it on. I'm going to definitely probably leave the sound up for a little bit so you can see how it sounds. Then I will turn the sound down so you don't have to listen to it. But I'm going to paint correct this whole side of the test panel here. Like I said, we're going to see how this sounds. I'm going to turn it up on speed, and then I'll probably turn the sound down, and then we will come in and see what kind of job it's done. So this is just on 1. What I normally like to do is just spread the product in. Once I get it spread in, then I turn it up. The machine is very smooth. We'll hog down on it. Doesn't really bog it down. So my overall thoughts are it's very smooth. It's a great machine. It doesn't make your hands feel weird. It looks like it's doing a good job. One thing I want to show you guys is I'm going to actually go from 1 all the way up to 6 on this panel. I'm going to leave the sound normal. I'm going to leave all that normal so you can kind of see and get an idea of sound and speed watching it do that. So that is 1. There's 2. There's 3. 4. 5. And 6. So on 6 you can see it's very smooth. So you can see on 6 there it is very smooth. It's doing a great job. It's not super noisy. I am overall very impressed with it. So I've done basically 2 passes. I've kind of moved around in this area here. I'm just going to go back over, do 1 pass. I'm going to speed that up. Then I'll come in, we'll wipe the residue off, and we'll see what kind of job that this Swirl Killer Mini has done for this panel. So it is very smooth. I am very impressed with it. I do really like how it feels. This is my first actual one. My other one is just a Porter cable that I use. So we are slowly getting better and better machines and products for the channel, which is really cool and I really like seeing. Let me get a towel. Let's wipe this off. Come in with my light. We'll see the difference. I'm actually going to pull the tape line up as well so we can see a nice 50-50. So I've got the tape line pulled up. Just need to get the residue off. No, you do not have to finger swipe this residue to make sure it's ready to come off. When I first reviewed it, I was having a brain fart moment there, and I said that you had to do the finger swipe to make sure that you could take it off, which you do not have to. It is not a sealant. It's not a protectant. So this panel looks super good. It has done an amazing job. Also, that goes to the fast correcting cream as well. Paired up with the polisher, but it has done a really good job. I'm really impressed. As you can see, there is a huge difference. I'm going to get the light. We'll come in, we'll get closer, we'll look at it, and I'll also just show you under the normal light right here as well. So here's a really nice 50-50 shot using the microfiber pad and the fast correcting cream, which is a winning combination. We have that huge scratch and scuff that came through the door. You can see and tell that it has definitely minimized it tremendously right through here. You can see it. There's a nice 50-50 line. Of course, this is the turtle wax side. So there's your difference. This has already been torture tested and kind of beat up. But between a correcting compound compared to a polish, which there should be that difference. But this still looks really good, but you can just see how this side looks. So if you went over this side with the turtle wax to finish it out, I think you could probably even get some more depth out of it. Turning the light on, we can see all the imperfections are definitely gone. Lots of swirls and scratches. There's that big scuff through there. When you come into the other side of the panel. So a tremendous difference. Absolutely amazing depth in the paint. Looks super good. So this stuff, the Fast Correcting Cream is one of my favorite products, but that Swirl Killer Mini has done a great job. I couldn't ask for more. Very pleased and happy with it. And I am really looking forward to using this machine to actually start doing some detailed jobs. and having something a little more professional grade rather than just my Porter cable polisher slash sander that I've been using for so long. But I have gotten great results out of it. Alright, so there is the review of the Adams Polishes Swirl Killer Mini with the microfiber pad. Like I mentioned, the machine I was using before was a Porter cable, so it definitely did the job. I was getting great results. It's time for me to step up my game. Time for me to start getting better machines to review for you guys. So we got the Swirl Killer Mini. My overall thoughts and impressions on it: it's a great little machine, very low vibration, not super loud. Does have that 12mm throw, which personally I like. Some people that might be a little too much for, but this machine is going to be perfect for, like I mentioned, it's going to be for your A pillars, your C pillars, headlights, rocker panels, any of those small areas. If you have a car with a lot of curves, any of those small areas, this machine is going to work extremely well. And that being said, I'm extremely excited that I have this machine now at my disposal for when I am doing detailing projects for other people. So it's going to make my life easier. I am very impressed with it. It is very comfortable in the hands. It has great power. You saw I was pushing down on it really hard. Really was not bogging it out. It is rated at 750 watts. So it is a great little machine. Variable speed. I really can't say enough about it. So for me, it's a huge step up. Yes, I don't have a whole lot of experience with other polishers of this nature, but for this being my first one, I really, really like it personally. I think it's a great deal for the price. For what you're getting, it's a really solid little polisher. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that review. Hopefully it's informative for you if you're in the market for a small polisher, or you're just curious about the Adams Swirl Killer Mini, how it performs, what it's like. Hopefully it's answered questions for you. If you have any more, please feel free to drop them in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought of it. If you have any questions about it, hopefully I can answer those for you. But I appreciate all your guys' comments. I look forward to getting back to you on those. Also, remember to smash that thumbs up button if you like this video. Share it with a friend. Get the video out. Help the channel out. You guys are amazing. Your support is truly heartwarming. With your guys' help, that's why the videos have done so good. That's why the channel is where it's at right now. We're still growing. Super excited about that. And I can't thank you guys enough. But I want to say thank you to everyone that supports the channel. Huge thank you. Not just thank you. Huge thank you. I really do appreciate it. But I will catch you all in the next one. And until then, take care.